crowds and chaos in every thread. But with you there's a different diet. I'm caught in the quiet. We sit in cars without the sound. Let the silence wrap around. No need to force a clever line, just breathing in your hand in mine. With other people I had to shine, be the joke, the sparkling sign. But with you I can just be still, let my soul catch up at will. I never knew how much I'd riot for the chance to be this quiet. I'm caught in the quiet, when my heart stops needing to hide it. Where the world's loud, war and riot, face beneath our gentle diet. We don't need a busy script or a show where we're well equipped. All I want is this soft pilot, being caught in the quiet.
I used to blast my music loud to drown the fear and please the crowd. But sitting here with nothing on, I feel less empty, more reborn. You close your eyes and I can hear you breathing steady, drawing near. That simple sound outshines the band of any song in any land. If life turns up too high,
we'll find a corner of the sky where our silence can supply every cure found in the quiet.
we're caught in the quiet.
No need to rush, no need to buy. We found gold in simple hush, a sacred unassuming blush.
When the world would crucify it,
We'll protect our little quiet, hold it close in every riot. Living caught in the quiet. If you see my face in a crowded hall, if you hear my name in a stranger's call, if your chest still tightens in September, just say you remember.
we used to write in each other's books, trade small glances and crooked looks. We passed notes under fluorescent light, dreaming of running away at night.
Years roll by like a turning wheel. We got older, but the scars stayed real. Now we're orbiting different suns, but I still think of our almost runs. I don't need you to come back through, just wanna know I matter to you.
Say you remember the songs we stole,
The secrets whispered from soul to soul,
the midnight talks on the kitchen floor,
the way we never locked that door. Say you remember our tiny fire, even if we never climb much higher. Don't rewrite us as a minor ember, just say you remember.
I saw your picture in somebody's feed. You looked happy, you looked free. I almost scrolled like you meant no more,
but my heart stopped at your old front door. I recall the night you saved my head when I said I'd rather be gone instead. You kept me breathing till morning came. You never asked me to explain. We're not meant to rewind the tape.
we both found our separate shades.
But if our past comes to your mind, Let it be gentle, let it be kind. Say you remember the way we tried, the clumsy truth we never denied. We were young and fractured, sure, but our hearts were mostly pure. Write me down as a tender chapter, not a ghost or a disaster. If my name drifts by in your weather, just say you remember. Hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. We said some things we can't unsay.
We burned our bridge in a single day.
Now the air is thick with all our fears.
We'll see what's left after the smoke clears.
Plates got broken, doors got slammed, every word like a weapon crammed. We pulled out stories from years ago, used them like arrows in a crooked show. I saw you flinch, but I kept on, too consumed with being strong. I heard my heart bleeding underneath, but pride had hands around my teeth. Now in the quiet, truth appears. We'll know the cost when the smoke clears. After the smoke clears, we'll be standing here. Will our love survive the ash, or crumble from the clash when the anger disappears and we're left alone with tears? Will you still hold me near?
I use my tone like gasoline, poured it over
Every scene I wanted to win, I understand. Shut you out with the shaky hand, but now the flames have lost their glow. All that's left is the hurt we sow. I see you curling on the floor, wondering what we're fighting for. We can't unsay or fix the past, but we can choose what stands at last. Reach through embers, pull what's dear. Decide who we are when smoke clears. After the smoke clears, through the rubble and the mirrors, if our hearts still persevere, we'll rebuild from here. If we see love through the smear, more than ego, more than spirits, we'll be stronger than our fears. Together, after the smoke clears. Clouds are thick, but your eyes still shine. Storm above, but your hands in mine. We can't control the coming strain, but we can light up the rain. shattered plate. Doctors talking, we just wait. Bills stack up like a leaning wall. Friends grow quiet, texts grow small. I see you counting every cent, skipping meals to pay the rent. You joke around like it's fine and plain, but your shoulders carry heavy strain. We can't fix everything by song, but we can stand here holding on. We'll light up the rain, dancing in the cold and pain. Turn our fears to a glowing chain, wrap it around this weathered brain. We can't stop every ache and stain, but love still sparks in every vein. Through the thunder, through the drain, we'll find ways to light up the rain.
I've seen you crumble in the shower spray, muffle sob so I won't sway. You think I need you strong and tall, but I just want you real, that's all. Let your tears mix with the sky, let your truth be messy, not dry. Lean on me when your faith is thin, let my heart beat, pull you in.
If the power goes and the night is long,
we'll hum our own electric song.
two small sparks in the hurricane, still choosing to light up the rain. We'll light up the rain, turn each drop into a refrain. Every worry, every strain, we'll ride over it again. Life can bruise and still remain something stubborn, something sane. If we're lost, we'll call your name. Joy and light up the rain. The clock keeps moving when I say stay.
Calendar pages don't care what we pray.
We beg for mercy, for revision.
But time doesn't listen.
We said we'd fix it one day soon, under a lazy crooked moon. We thought we'd have an endless jar of chances near or far. So we let days slip out of hand, didn't draw a single line or stand. Took each other for granted, hours ignored the wilting of our flowers.
Then we woke up with our vision,
Cracked by what time doesn't listen. Time doesn't listen to our pleas or our ambition.
it just turns and keeps on going. Through our reaping, through our sowing.
If we want another mission, we must act with more precision.
Because regret is cold incision.
Cut by time that doesn't listen. Oh,
You moved out with a quiet sigh, no big speech, no massive cry. Just a suitcase and your keys, and a take care in the breeze.
so I thought we'd get a second spin, one more round to pull you in. But the days kept stacking tall without your shoes in my heart.
If we ever love again,
Let's be present, not till then.
make each moment our decision, not a wish, sometimes derision.
Time doesn't listen, so we'll listen in its place.
To each heartbeat, each small space.
To every second's fragile grace. We might not fix what's gone missing, but in future we'll stop dissing. The gift of now with clear vision, in a world where time won't listen. Coffee steam curls like a lazy ghost.
Sun sneaks in on the window post.
We used to race out, always running.
Now the magic is in the morning.
We used to love the chaos nights, flashing clubs and reckless lights. Now I crave your half-closed eyes, your quiet laugh, your sleepy sighs. The kettle whistles, your hair's a mess. You wear my old faded vest. We talk of nothing and everything, of grocery lists and songs to sing. If ever I doubt how real this is, it's in small hours like this. You're still in the morning, in the slow and in the yawning,
In the way the light finds your face, in this unpretending space.
when the world feels loud and stormy, I remember this soft forming.
You and me, no warning.
Just quietly still in the morning.
I thought love meant constant thrill, adrenaline and chasing spills.
But your silence taught me more
Than every wild night before. The way you stir your sugar slow, the way you listen when I flow with all my fears of getting old. You turn my dread to stories told.
If someday the sparks feel gone,
Let's come back to early dawn,
where our hearts keep readorning this simple sacred morning. You're still in the morning, when the day is just forming.
when my doubts start swarming.
Your touch becomes my warning.
Years from now when hair is gray, we'll still find each other this way, in quiet light forever adorning the love we keep still in the morning.
The love we keep still in the morning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They say love is all you need,
But we've learned hearts alone can bleed.
and we need something built above, a little more than love. We had sparks, we had flame, we had passion without name. Kisses wild and long goodbyes, stars exploding in our eyes.
But when the rent came due and rough, when the days were not enough, we had no tools for daily grind, no kindness when we'd fall behind.
We learned the hard way what's enough, that life needs more than pretty love. We need a little more than love, trust below and truth above. Not just kisses in the rain, but staying through each other's pain. More than sparks that quickly move, we need choices that can prove we're not just clinging to a dove, but building more than only love.
I thought flowers could fix my lies, thought apologies could disguise that I wasn't really there, just a body not to care. You needed someone to share the load,
Not just sweet words in code,
we broke under what we left.
under the way we never tried. If we ever try again,
Let's be partners, not pretend.
bring our honesty and love, build a little more than love. We need a little more than love, hands that push and hearts that shove, through the storms and through the rough, through the easy and the tough. If someday we fit like a glove, it'll be because we rose above, where we failed when we were young.
fine, you say you're free,
but your eyes still circle back to me.
We both wrote endings, worlds apart,
yet you're still half of my heart. We drew lines like battlefields, dividing love from what it yields. You took your box and I took mine, swore we'd never cross that line. I moved houses, changed my hair, you pretended you didn't care. But every time our paths collide, I feel a war I cannot hide.
we let pride tear us apart.
Ooh, but you still beat inside my heart. You're half of my heart,
Even when we're miles apart,
every new start, every fresh start.
you're a ghost in every part.
We can date, erase, restart.
Pretend we're healed, pretend we're smart, but some days life feels like art.
Missing half of my heart.
I tried to love like I loved you, tried to fake the same bright you, but every kiss and every dance felt like a lesser, thinner chance. You probably think that I moved on because I laugh and I play this song, but underneath my practice roll,
You still echo in my soul. Maybe we'll never live that life,
maybe we're better without the strife.
but if you feel that missing part, know you're still half of my heart. You're half of my heart, buried deep like a sacred chart.
Not to cling or to restart,
But it's truth that won't depart. If we find love in other art, if we stand with brand new spark, we'll still know in some low-lit part we once shared one whole heart. We once shared one whole heart. Sirens sing a broken song. Neon nights stretch too long. We grew up under restless heat, listening to voices in the street. Mama worked late, we ate alone, raised ourselves on crack ringtone. I walk past chaos every day, learn which corners not to stay. But I heard rhythms in the fight, melodies in city light, turn the shouting and the heat into unheard backbeat. They said we'd never rise complete, but we have voices in the street. We're the voices in the street. We're the concrete hugs our feet. We're the dreams don't always need, but the heart refuses defeat. We take pain and make it sweet, turn the siren into beat. From the alleys, from the heat, we lift up our voices in the street.
I lost friends to the hunger years, lost some days to my own fears, but this mic became my spine, kept me standing on the line.
You came through with your tender tone, soft but sharper than a stone. Together we build something tough, songs that shout we are enough. We'll sing for kids with tired eyes,
For broken homes and hopeful skies,
for every soul that feels defeat. We'll be their voices in the street. We're the voices in the street. Where the wounded hearts still meet, where the lonely keep a seat.
waiting for a kind of beat.
We take hurt and make it heal. We make struggle and interfere until the world learns to grieve. beach is crowded, but I feel all alone. Our names washed off every stone.
The sun still burns, the waves still fuzz.
It's just a summer without us. We used to own this crooked pier, 2 paper cups and stolen beer. We trace our wishes in the sand, let the ocean hold our plans. Now strangers sit where we once kissed, laughing in the golden mist. I walk past them with a practiced face, hiding the ghost of our embrace.
Every shoreline takes me back
to the love we let go slide. It's a summer without us, no midnight rides, no reckless trust, no tangled floors in the back of the bus, no whispered jokes that were just for us.
The ice cream melts, the bonfires glow, but there's a piece of me you still don't know.
I'm smiling, but it's all of us, trying to live this summer without us.
I see a towel in a different shade
On someone else's shoulder blade.
I hear a song on the radio stand.
Hear your heartbeat in the cover band.
I tell my boys that I'm doing fine. We clink our cups and waste our time,
But every cheer and every shout just makes me want to tap out. Maybe next year I'll stand here free, without your waves crashing over me. But this season's still dangerous. Every breeze is still about us. It's a summer without us, but the sand remembers trust. Every footprint, every rush, every secret tidal crush. We drift apart, collect our dust, build new stories as we must. But the sky still holds the buzz of that first wild summer with us. The room still hums with what we said. Words like smoke that never left our bed. Every corner still carrying your shade. Living in echoes we made. We carved our names in the hallway pane, 2 chip letters of a half say. Thought we were timeless, untouchable flame, burning the edges around our name.
We left our shoes by the open door, like we'd be racing back for more. But time turned heavy and you turned cold, and all our colors turned to gold.
Now when the silence starts to invade, I hear the echoes we made. You're in the echo of a midnight train, in the way the pavement whispers your name. You're in the creak of the wooden floor, in every key I don't play anymore. We were loud like a hurricane parade. Now we're ghosts
inside brings every memory rushing like the tide.
There's a jacket hanging in my place, still holding on to your perfume trace. Some days I swear I see you there, turning around in that empty chair.
Maybe we were never meant to last,
just a brilliant flash from a reckless past.
but the sound of us will never trade. We're forever
in echoes we made. You're in the echo of the midnight train, in the way the city calls your name, in the distant thump of a reggae beat. In every corner of a crowded street, we were loud like hope that never fades. Now soft like rain on window shades. Even if new stories get laid, we'll still ring in echoes we made.
There's a box of things beneath my bed.
Photos, tickets, things we said.
I took it out at any cost to stare at all that we lost.
Here's the wristband from our first show, where we danced like we didn't know how the story would twist and turn, how some bridges would just burn. Here's a note you slipped my way on that slow and golden day. Said I don't know what this is yet, but it's the best I ever met.
Now these relics gather frost, tiny ghosts of all we lost.
All that we lost, every laugh, every cost, every fight that left us crossed, every dream that left us tossed. We paid love's heavy cost when our lines got overglossed. Still this heart won't count you dross. You're a lesson in all that we lost.
Here's the shirt you used to steal, said it made you feel more real. Here's a playlist that you made, songs that never learned to fade. We parted ways with shaking hands, two souls without the same demands. We couldn't bend enough to last, but I honor our crack past.
We can't go back, we know that well, but we can let our stories tell that we were more than just exhaust. We were alive and all we lost, all that we lost, wasn't just a failing frost. It was growth beneath the moss, it was truth in double cross. We're not broken, just retossed by the waves of love's exhaust. We walk forward slowly embossed by the light of all we lost. Everyone wants a lightning spark.
I've had enough of crashing in the dark.
If you're gonna love me wholly, promise you'll take me slowly.
I've rushed into burning rooms before, mistook obsession for something more. I've handed my soul to borrowed hands, lost myself in borrowed
Plans, now I move like a careful tide, keeping my power by my side. If you wantin', no wild chase, just meet me heart that knows my needs. Take me slowly, learn the worst and best of me wholly.
We don't need a flash or show, we can bloom steady and low.
Let the moments roll out softly. Love doesn't have to cut or cost me. Walk, don't run, step close, not solely. If we're real, you take me slowly.
I've been the guy who dives too fast, burning bright but never last. I've scared off hearts with my scared ways, begging for forever in 10 days. But you make me wanna change my tune, count the stars instead of just the moon. I learn your silence, your hidden scars, not just fall for how you sparkle like stars.
Let's take the long way around.
Build our love on solid ground.
No shortcuts, no trophy, just truth as you take me slowly. Take me slowly, through the highs and through the lowly.
Through the mornings where we're grumpy,
Through the nights our faith is jumpy.
if we last we'll truly know every layer, every glow.
Not a rush that fades unholy, but a love that grew so slowly. Noises always fill my head, crowds and chaos in every thread. But with you there's a different diet. I'm caught in the quiet.
We sit in cars without the sound.
Let the silence wrap around.
No need to force a clever line, just breathing in your hand in mine.
With other people I had to shine, be the joke, the sparkling sign. But with you I can just be still, let my soul catch up at will. Yeah. I never knew how much I'd riot for the chance to be this quiet. I'm caught in the quiet, where my heart stops needing to hide it, where the world's loud war and riot fades beneath our gentle diet.
We don't need a busy script or a show where we're well equipped.
All I want is this soft pilot, being caught in the quiet.
I used to blast my music loud to drown the fear and please the crowd. But sitting here with nothing on, I feel less empty, more reborn. You close your eyes and I can hear you breathing steady, drawing near. That simple sound outshines the band of any song in any land. If life turns up too high, we'll find a corner of the sky
where our silence can supply every cure found in the quiet. We're caught in the quiet, no need to rush, no need to buy it. We found gold in simple hush,
a sacred unassuming blush.
when the world would crucify it.
We'll protect our little quiet,
Hold it close in every riot, living caught in the quiet, living caught. walking like you never see. Your presence bends the air around me. I've been small anywhere you go, living under your shadow.
You never meant to make me fade.
You just had a brighter blade.
Your life could fill a 10th floor house.
My whispers barely scratch the wall. I kept my dreams in a hidden cage, afraid to drown in all your space. I cheered your wings from the second row, swallow my need for my own glow. But I can love you and still outgrow. There's life under your shadow. I've been under your shadow. I've been under your shadow. I've been under your shadow. Didn't know you felt so low. Didn't see the shade below. Now I'm stepping into my own sky, not to leave you, but to try to see what my bright can show.
I thought my shine gave you a shield, never guessed it blocked your field. I took the lead in every room, never asked if you had bloom. I hear the tremor in your tone, how you're learning to stand alone. I wanna see you blaze your trail, not just be my backup sail.
Can you stand beside, not in front of me?
Can I learn to share the light I see?
We can rise together, not in tow. No more living under shadow. We've been under your shadow. One too bright, one too low. Now I'm walking where my colors show. I'm walking my colors shout. I'll be cheering from your front row.
Stronger as we grow.
I'm walking up under your shadow, under the other shadow. Far from where the palm trees sway, far from our old alleyway, I hear a rhythm through the phone, like you're calling me home. I moved oceans to outrun my past, thought distance would fix us fast. New city lights, new subway maps, new friends, same old collab. But in the quiet when I lay, I hear laughter far away, like a radio tune too low, still humming what I used to know. I told myself I'd never roam back to where you're calling home, but you're calling me home through the bass and dial tone, through the late night voice alone, through the streets we used to own. I keep saying I have grown, that my roots are newly sown. Yeah, your heart beat like a drone, keeps on calling me home.
I never left that crooked block, the one where dreams meet ticking clock. I see your ghost at the corner store, hear your jokes in the slamming door. I spin records that we loved before,
hoping you walk through that door. Sometimes I curse the way I stay, sometimes I pray the debt is paid. If I return, it won't be to repeat,
but to face the ghosts on that street.
Not to change what's finally grown, but to answer what feels like home. You're calling me home, not to claim me as your own, but to show how far I've flown and how deep these seeds were sown. If I come back to our zone, we'll stand in truth we've both outgrown. No more running, no more grown,
Just a quiet calling home.
everyone wants a lightning spark. I've had enough of crashing in the dark.
If you're gonna love me wholly,
Promise you'll take me slowly. I rushed into burning rooms before, mistook obsession for something more. Abandoned my soul to borrowed hands, lost myself in borrowed plans. Now I'm moving like a careful tide, keeping my power by my side. If you wanna know wild chase, just meet me at a gentle pace. I'm not afraid of love, just speed. I need a heart that knows my needs. Take me slowly, learn the worst and best of me wholly.
we don't need a flash or show. We can bloom steady and low.
Let the moments roll out softly. Love doesn't have to cut or cost me. Walk, don't run, step close, not solely. If we real, you'll take me slowly.
I've been the guy who dives too fast, burning bright but never lasts. I've scared off hearts with my scared ways, begging for forever in 10 days.
But you make me wanna change my tune, count the stars instead of just the moon. I learn your silence, your hidden scars, not just fall for how you sparkle like stars. Let's take the long way around.
Build our love on solid ground.
No shortcuts, no trophy, just truth as you take me slowly. Take me slowly, through the highs and through the lowly, through the mornings where we're grumpy, through the nights our faith is jumpy. If we last, we'll truly know every layer, every glow. Not a rush that fades unholy, but a love that grew so slowly. You're walking like you never see. Your presence bends the air around me. I've been small anywhere you go, living under your shadow. You never meant to make me fade, you just had a brighter blade. Your laugh could fill a 10th floor hall. My whispers barely scratch the wall. I kept my dreams in a hidden case, afraid they drown in all your space. I chilled your wings from the second row, swallowed my knees I've been under your shadow. I've been under your shadow, where your sun made it hard to grow. Didn't know you felt so low, didn't see the shade below. Now I'm stepping into my own sky, not to leave you, but to try to see what my bright can show. Beyond your shadow,
I thought my shine gave you a shield, never guessed it blocked your field. I took the lead in every room, never asked if you had bloom. I hear the tremor in your toe. Are you learning to stand alone? I want to see you blaze your trail, not just be my backup sail.
when you stand beside, not in front of me. Can I learn to share the light I see? We can rise together, not in tow. No more living under your shadow. We've been under your shadow. We've been under your shadow. One too bright, one too low. Now I'm walking where my colors show. I'll be cheering from your front row. If we both learn how to glow, side by side in the same halo, we'll be stronger as we grow. No one under the other shadow. No one under the other shadow. Got your text like a lightning spark. Every word pull me out of the dark. We're tangled up in this risky fire. You're my heart on the wire.
You live your life on a razor's edge, promises stacked like a shaky ledge. You call me up when the night turns me, when your faith runs out of gasoline. I'm trying hard not to lose myself, while pulling you back from your private hell. I'm on the phone till the sun breaks through, keeping the shadows away from you.
Baby, are you okay, Houston? But I won't stop calling you back. And you're my heart on the wire, swinging over open fire. One wrong move and we both can fire. One wrong move and we both could fall. But I won't let you lose it all. Every tremble, every fear, I'm the voice inside your ear. If the world feels like a lift trip wire, I'll hold your heart on the wire.
I grew up learning how not to cry, how to swallow hurt and personify. Turned my pain into a crooked joke, laughed it off in every haze of smoke. But when you speak, the armor cracks. You trace my scars and my faded tracks. You talk me down from the tallest roof. Your gentle tone is my only proof.
If you slip, I'll tighten my grip.
If I fall, don't let me flip.
We'll walk this line through wind and fire. Two souls on a single.
You're my word on the wire.
Balancing over the choir of all the voices telling us no. We keep moving steady and slow. If the night turns into a liar, if my demons pull me higher, we'll still cross this burning choir, together with our hearts on the wire. I hold your heart up. There's a box of things beneath my bed. Photos, tickets, things we said. I took it out at any cost to stare at all that we lost.
Here's the wristband from our first show, where we danced like we didn't know how the story would twist and turn, how some bridges would just burn. Here's the note you slipped my way on that slow and golden day.
Said I don't know what this is yet, but it's the best I've ever met. Now these relics gather frost, tiny ghosts of all we lost. All that we lost.
Every laugh, every cause,
every fight that left us crossed, every dream that left us tossed. We paid love's heavy cost when our lines got overglossed. Still this heart won't count you dross. You're a lesson in all that we lost. You're a lesson in all that we lost.
Here's a shirt you used to steal, said it made you feel more real. Here's the playlist that you made, songs that never learn to fade.
We parted ways with shaking hands, two souls without the same demands. We couldn't bend enough to last, but I honor our cracked past. We can't go back, we know that well, but we can't let our stories tell that we were more than just exhaust. We were alive in all we lost. Wasn't just a failing frost, it was growth beneath the moss.
It was truth in double cross.
We're not broken, just retossed by the waves of love's exhaust. We walk forward slowly, embossed by the light of all we lost.
There's a fence between your fears and mine.
We stand on opposite sides of the line. Oh, we keep pretending it's all fine.
Staring at walls we can't climb.
Oh, you shut down when I ask why. Change the channel, shift your eye. I pull back when you need more. Hide my heart behind the door.
We keep dodging the raw and real, scared of the wounds we might reveal. You're talking jokes, I talking signs, both of us drawing
Crooked lines. If we don't face the fault in time, we'll drown beneath walls we can't climb. These are the walls we can't climb, built from every onset line.
every I'm fine when we're not, every truth we store and rot. But if we stop and look in kind, we might find a way to bind hands instead of hurting mine,
Over walls we couldn't climb.
I learned young that tears men weep, so I laugh when I wanna speak. You were told to never need, so you starve your heart to lead.
But we're older than our old script. We can rewrite what's been shipped. Move these bricks with shaking hands, build a bridge instead of land.
share one that haunts my side.
Brick by brick we'll realign what once were walls we couldn't climb. These were the walls we couldn't climb, made from armor and no pride. Now we name the hurt and crime. Lean on love, not just time. If we fall, we'll still be trying. If we rise, it's from stop lying. Hand in hand, entangled rhyme. We'll cross walls we couldn't climb. Speakers are low, the city is still.
The night holds space for whatever we feel.
The world fades out like a distant riot.
We're alone with dreams in the quiet.
You tell me secrets that you never share, about the weight of your own nightmares. How you fear endings before they start, how you hide hope in the smallest part. I talk about songs I never wrote, letters that caught in my fragile throat. We trade our scars like vinyl tracks, spinning stories that pull us back. In the hush between each side, our broken futures learn to fly. We got dreams in the quiet, tiny sparks in a world of riot. While the streets stay cold and numb, our hidden symphony still hum. In the silence, side by side, we let the truth stop trying to hide. Every shadow, every diet of our doubt feeds dreams in the quiet. Dreams in the quiet.
I wanted to vanish 1,000 times, disappear into smoking rhymes, but you held a candle above my head, kept my heartbeat from playing dead. You said you're more than a war you've seen, more than mistakes you keep unseen. Those words became a secret gate where my sleeping hopes could wake. If the world grows too loud, we'll turn it down.
Find a rooftop far from town, where our whispers can ignite a whole new set of dreams in the night. We got dreams in the quiet, soft rebellions that still defy it. Every fear that says we're small,
Every voice that says we'll fall.
in the space where the noise runs dry, we build futures in the sky. Hand in hand, we won't deny it. We're alive in dreams in the quiet.